There's a neighborhood in Yucaipa that people keep quietly moving to, and almost nobody's talking about it online. What's up, everybody? Nick Ondatje here, and today we're checking out the Rolling Hills neighborhood here in Yucaipa. Most of the neighborhood was built throughout the 1990s, so what you get here is a community that already feels fully settled in. The schools are established, the parks are established, the trees have matured, and people already know exactly what kind of lifestyle this area offers. So today we're going to take a full look around Rolling Hills, talk about the location, the homes, pricing, community feels, nearby schools and parks, and why this neighborhood continues to attract so many families moving into Yucaipa. Let's check it out.
All right, so before we jump into this incredible aerial tour of this part of town, do me a quick favor. If you enjoy these hyper-local community tours, behind-the-scenes look at these neighborhoods, and local real estate insights to see what's really happening here in town, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video. My goal with this channel is simple: to help you not only discover great neighborhoods, but also to understand the strategies that actually work right now in today's market. Because the truth is, real estate is hyper-local and strategy matters. Now let's jump into this awesome drone tour and give you a real feel for the neighborhood, the lifestyle, the streets, the views, and what make this part of town so special.
One of the biggest strengths of Rolling Hills is the location within the city itself. You're close to places families actually use every day. Parkview Middle School, Sunnyside Elementary School, the community center, sports fields, and parks are all nearby because everything is so connected. The neighborhood has a really active family atmosphere. You'll constantly see kids riding bikes, parents walking home from school pickups, families heading to sports practices, and people out in the evenings walking dogs or hanging out outside. It feels like a neighborhood where people actually participate instead of just living in. And for parents especially, that walkability factor matters more than people realize. Being able to get to schools, parks, and activities without constantly driving across town makes everyday life way easier. Rolling Hills also benefits from being close to outdoor recreation while still staying connected to the rest of town. And within minutes, you can get over to Yucaipa Regional Park, which is a huge draw for local families with fishing trails, picnic areas, playgrounds, and summer activities. Highway 38 is also nearby, giving quick access to Mentone, Forest Falls, hiking areas, and mountain communities. That's something that really separates Yucaipa from a lot of surrounding inland empire cities. You feel much closer to outdoor lifestyle activities here. For a lot of families, weekends here look different from those in more crowded parts of Southern California. Instead of sitting in traffic all day, people are heading up the mountain, spending time at the park, or just taking advantage of how much outdoor access there is nearby. As far as the homes themselves, Rolling Hills is mostly made up of tract-style homes built in the 90s, but the floor plans tend to work really well for families. You're usually getting attached garages, usable backyard space, multiple bedroom layouts, and homes designed around practicality rather than maximizing density. Most homes fall roughly between 1,600 and 2,500 square feet, with some larger homes mixed throughout the neighborhood as well. Price-wise, homes here commonly range from the high $500,000 into the mid to upper $700,000, depending on updates, lot size, and exact location. Larger remodeled homes can definitely push higher than that. For buyers relocating from farther west in Southern California, Rolling Hills often feels like a much stronger value because you're getting more space, more parking, and a more established neighborhood atmosphere for the price. And something buyers usually like about these homes is that they feel practical. The layouts make sense for everyday living. A lot of the homes have family rooms, decent-sized kitchens, backyard space for kids or pets, and enough room where people can realistically stay long-term instead of immediately outgrowing the house after a few years. One thing that really helps this neighborhood maintain demand over time is that it already feels proven. Families already know the schools, people already know the parks, buyers already know the reputation of the area. That consistency creates confidence when people are looking to buy here, and updated homes priced correctly usually move pretty steadily because the neighborhood appeals to such a wide range of buyers. You also don't get that feeling of uncertainty some newer developments have, where people are waiting years for promised shopping centers, parks, or schools to finally get built. Everything here is already part of the community. The holiday season is also a big part of Rolling Hills culture locally. During Christmas, families throughout the neighborhood go all out with decorations and lights. And around Halloween, the streets fill up with trick-or-treaters from all over the area. That sense of participation gives the neighborhood a much stronger community identity than places where neighbors barely interact with each other. And honestly, those are the kinds of things families remember years later. People don't just remember the square footage of a house. They remember neighborhood traditions, school events, holiday nights, and community activities. Rolling Hills really has that type of environment. Isn't trying to be trendy or flashy. It succeeds because it's dependable. The homes work well for families, the location works well for families, and the community atmosphere feels authentic. That's really the identity of this neighborhood. Established, family-centered, and built around everyday living.
If you found value in this content, be sure to hit that subscribe button, jump in the comments, and share this with a friend or neighbor that would find it helpful.